little bit love. Fight for. Yeah.
What,
to my
yeah?
old head.
You know what, yeah? It's too cool nowadays to be online disrespecting the great one. And I'm not talking The Rock, even though he's a great one in his own capacity. All this blasphemous talk online with the utter, the diabolical disrespect.
I know. You know what it is, yeah? I'm too influenced by people, especially Joe. Joe influences me too much, and he does it in a subtle way, and then you get drawn out, and then all of a sudden now I can't glaze Jay-Z no more, man.
First of all, Joe's right when you put it like that. You could say a bunch of other things, but the fact you use the G word,
an array of meats,
the G word, nah. You want to glaze array of meats, you got to relax. We're not doing that. Secondly, you could say like, I don't like when people aim at me because of my, support in regards to Hove being the best to ever do it.
You know what it is, right? It's because of what's been happening. What's been happening in Hollywood lately, it's been like, Jesus, this guy's name, Hove keeps getting his name called up, and I'm like, no, please. And I don't want to be a hypocrite because it's like, I respect it, innit? It's Hove, innit?
It's Hove,
but then Joe was like, bruv, like, like that. Joe was like,
yeah, but it's the way
he made Blueprint. And then I was like, I know. And then he was like, reasonable doubt. And I was like, I know, Joe. But them oil up orgies in Diddy's house ain't good either, bruv.
But we don't know he's partaked in such things. So until that day comes, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah. Until then, Hove is the GOAT. There's many GOATs, but he's like top of the mountain GOATs, and he looks down on the other GOATs, yeah? That's how we're starting the pod today.
Bruv.
HOV is the GOAT.
He is.
Full blank, point blank, period.
He's the guy, bruv.
There ain't nothing your artist has done that Hove ain't done in regards to music. All that extra stuff, he probably hasn't done that, and that's on you lot and your weirdos that you like, yeah?
Did you hear that Dame Dash said that he started saying pause to save him from Diddy? He paused. He started saying pause around them man there all the time to save them. Because they were not, he said he didn't know what they was up to. They were up to whatever they were doing in them orgies. He was walking around with the pause button.
I think Dave's just chatting shit.
He said he's walking around the room going,
why are you in those rooms?
Pause.
Why are you in those rooms? Why are you in those rooms, Dame? Let's look at the big. Why are you in those rooms to be needed to say pause? Nah, man, he's chatting shit. I'm not buying that. He just wants to be part of the conversation, bro.
He does.
Do you know what I'm saying? Why would you admit to being in them rooms?
Well, he said he was in the room with the pause button.
Because he's such a chatty patty, I feel like he would have said this time ago. Whatever, man. We now buy that rude boy. Yeah? Nah.
What's happening, bro? How you been?
Bro, man.
What's going on?
Yo, I've had two instances happen separately, and it's like, man, like mentally I'm just like, God damn, what is going on, brother?
Talk to me.
Ran to my local shop because I like to get my parcels either go there or to the post office. Yeah. So whether I'm in the office or not, I know I can go collect it and I won't miss it from being delivered at my yard. Okay. 2-2s now, going to the shop now, this elderly woman's there. You'll know her ethnicity as this goes on. She's in the shop now, effing and blinding and this, that, and the third and yada, yada, yada. Right. Me, I'm minding my business. I'm making sure I got the email ready with the QR code so I can scan it, get my stuff. And I want to get the F out of here because I don't like how this picture's being painted. She's now saying to the cashier, who's Asian, right? Oh, can you give me this for this price? So the Asian lady respectfully says, unfortunately not, this is the price. Okay. She then flips it around. Same question, but asked differently. Oh, I'm like £1 short of this. Can you? Right. Asian lady respectfully said, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, as they do.
Yeah, because you know, they won't give you the penny from the 99p
No,
thing.
won't. Yeah,
but if you're 99p and a penny short of £1, they'll still be like, I'm sorry, like it's £1.
Yeah, they will.
So the woman looks round.
That's a fact.
I don't know what happened, why she looked at me. Maybe, you know what, being the height of a tree has its disadvantages. And maybe this was one of them.
Right.
There was a Caucasian little something there. Nothing.
Right.
Just totally looked through her. I know it's because of how pale she was, but she looked totally through her. Came straight to me.
Right.
She goes, you lot are still here. Now, my headphones in my ears, but my volume's down because I'm getting ready to engage with the lady behind the cashier.
Right.
So I don't want her to be like, excuse me. I'm like, So I told you that. But I heard her say her little mark. But I was like, you know what? What are we doing?
Okay.
I'm not here for that.
No.
So I'm like, my headphones are in. She'll probably assume I didn't hear her, so she'll keep it moving. I'm not going to reply. She says it again. You lot are still here. Why don't you lot F off?
Oh, she got brazy like that.
Brazy. So I'm like, okay, cool. You clearly stand by what you said to say it twice. So I went, all right, cool. Let's have some fun with this. I took off one of my headphones. I said, sorry, you're speaking to me. Because I'm looking around. I'm the only one that statement would apply to.
Yeah.
So the other Caucasian chick that was there was like, oh, no, I don't, like, she shouldn't have said that. And I said, sweetheart, she said it twice.
Yeah,
you didn't say nothing the first time.
Yeah.
Now you want to speak. It's okay. Daddy's got it from here. I don't know why I said daddy. I don't know why. I don't know why.
God
But
dang.
you know what it was? I think it's because previously what I didn't say at the beginning of the thing was she had one of those, the gym kite leggings on.
Oh, okay.
And out of all the fruits in the world, there was a peach.
Right.
So I think that's kind of like, do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I said to her, excuse me, talking to me? She goes, yeah.
Oh.
You're the only, say the word, because you know I don't like to say the word.
Nigga.
Brother.
You know I can't, you know I love I love that word. sorry.
You got a fetish for that word, man. It's
Bruv,
not
you
healthy.
give me the alley-oop, bro.
I know I did. This time around. Thank you. Thank you.
I respect it.
And I looked her dead in her eye and I said,
Wow.
Is that the best you could do?
Wow.
Is that the best you can do? And I could see her like getting agitated. I'm trying to stay cool as a fan because I'm like, there's no outcome I come out good in this.
No.
Because if I was one of those that tumps women in their head, if I tump you, you might catch a heart attack.
Where was it, South?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, they're brave around there.
Yeah, South is...
So I looked at the Asian lady at the cashier and I said, excuse me, can you just give him a parcel, please? I need to go.
Wow.
I need to go.
Yeah,
this ain't healthy right now.
Because a backhand in the shop ain't looking good.
There's no way I come out of this good.
If you start to give the same energy, it's gonna be you on the front on the news.
And I just didn't want to tell her about how her teeth was rotten. I didn't want to tell her all these things. I'm like, these are the moments where I have to be the bigger person. As much as in my head I'm going through so many cusses to drop on her, I'm like, what am I gonna gain from that?
That's crazy.
So I'm walking out now. She goes, yeah, that's right, you.
Nigga.
Get out.
No.
I turned around. And again, I shouldn't have stooped to her level. I should, because the thing is now, the more I think about it, it's like, you don't even know the age of this person. And I was like, you know what? Tonight, I'm going to make your granddaughter suck my dick.
Oh, is that what?
And I walked off.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
Enough was enough.
Yeah, bruv, you can't, bruv, there's only,
And I was ready to let it slide.
That. Yeah.
But when she said it again, me walking out the door, I had to be like, I have to leave you with something to
Sometimes you
think about.
got to give the same energy. Sometimes they say, and what did she say to that? You
Fuck you.
You didn't wait around.
No, she said, fuck you.
Oh, she was on smoke.
I said, nope, that's happening tonight.
Oh.
And that's when I left her with a mic drop. Yo, the next day, I don't know because it's Black History Month, the next day, I'm on the tube. I got some nice, clean Nikes on. I walk on the tube now, there's a brother there. So I give him, the man, them little heads up, all go on. He gave it back.
Yeah.
These three, again, same
Amigos.
communities came on, yeah. I made a little room because on the tube, right? There's that. If you're not on the seats, there's that little kind of seating thing.
Couch seat.
That can stand up or just sit down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Me and my long legs.
I hate that.
Yeah. Me and my long legs. Now it's for like minions and leprechauns. That little thing there. That's not for tall people. So I'm like, oh shit! I see the freedom coming. So I pulled my legs in so they can stand.
Right.
Tube's getting a bit packed.
Yeah.
Shorty steps back. Steps on my sneakers. So I put my head up now because I'm busy in my phone, like making playlists and that. I look up. Some of my bitch didn't say sorry or nothing. I looked at the corner of my eye and I saw the guy there. He looked at me like, and I was like, brother, not a sorry, nothing. I said it loud enough for her to hear. She still didn't say nothing. And he was like, here's when I knew the man them telepathically we communicate. We communicate.
Cool.
Next stop was his. I didn't know this, obviously. Next stop's his. She's now in between me and him.
Right, sandwich.
Brother, he just told his youth, you ready? Let's go. This is our stop. He just barged her. Bow! Move. He just barged her. Move. She's like, oh, sorry. He coughed the thing. I caught him in the corner of my eye again. I gave him the
salute.
And he was like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so dope because I didn't say to him, like, brother, like, what? He just looked at me like, Rah, she clearly stepped on your foot and you said, like, Rah, no, sorry, nothing.
Yeah, people are weird.
Brother, so.
I'll tell you what happened to me.
Oh, shit, here we go.
The alley-oop is crazy and our shit is the one.
Yeah.
I had the shits last week.
What, diarrhea?
Bruv, and I'm on my way home from work.
Sorry, where's the segue?
It's the shits.
Okay, cool. Okay, carry on. I don't know where you got with this, but carry on.
I'm on my way home and my belly starts bubbling up. And I'm like, oh, this ain't good, brother.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm about 20 minutes from the yard.
Yeah.
And there's a chicken shop that I get some nice food from.
Is that where we shot the advert?
No, it's near there.
Near there.
Right?
So you're cheating.
And I know there's a toilet in there. Ghamzeh, Drizzy, Joe. I had to park up quickly and run in there.
Was you clenching your butt cheeks?
I tell you, if it was a minute later,
there's a bit of traffic.
I would have just duded up myself in the whip. I went into the toilet and battered it.
Skinny butt.
And when I got up, wiped my bum, and I looked behind, I said, whoever's got to clean this.
Nah, you're foul. You're foul.
Whoever's got.
Did you not flush?
I got out of there.
Nah,
bro.
You're sick. Nah, you're out of control. Nah. You're a foul guy, bro. You didn't flush the thing.
It looked like someone died.
You didn't flush.
It was a bloodbath, bro.
What's the name of the? I didn't got an Instagram account.
No.
Nah, I need to let that chicken shop know. Here's the culprit. Nah, you're dread, bro. You're dread.
Yo, brother.
Your prostate.
Yeah. You're dread, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, not ladies and gentlemen, nothing yet, brother. Why didn't you flush the toilet?
Bro, I was embarrassed.
So you didn't flush That's
it.
even more worse.
Like it was such a relief, and I was so grateful that I didn't shit myself in the car, and I found the toilet. I got what I needed to get done.
Right, but if you had showed them that you made proactively some sort of effort to flush it.
If I had shown them, I weren't allowed back in there.
Flush. You're not allowed back in there now.
No, they don't know.
But did you not flush because you thought if you flush, it's just going to rise up?
I just wanted to get out of there.
Shit's going to rise up.
Like, I just thought it was devastating, bruv. And I had to get out of there, bro. Like, I swear to God. Like, I was like, I need to go home.
Wow. Did you
Promise me one thing. Promise me. Right. Ghamzeh. You know what? That's what I kind of thought as well. Did you not give them the alley-oop? Like, hey, boss, can I get a 6 wings meal, please? It's going to keep me in the bathroom.
I didn't want to eat nothing else because I was in danger. I was in danger at one point. Then I got relief, and then I was like, I need to get out of here because I'll go to jail for what I did in the toilet.
All right. So promise me that when we are here and you suggest somewhere to eat, you don't order from that place. Well, you can do it for yourself.
I can't remember what I ate the night before, but it was wherever I had the night before. it got peak for me. It was, yeah.
Yeah, but just don't order for us.
I'm going back there. I'm going to go back there.
And tell them what you did.
No. They ain't going to know, bro. They're cool.
I'm going to use your toilet after this.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
That's all I'm going to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons and donettes, this is a Drizzy and Morgan Show!
All right.
We are back, episode 11.
That's right.
He goes by the name of Drizzy Freckles.
He goes by the name of Morgan Heights.
Don't
let him use your bathroom, though.
And this is our home away from home. Welcome, audience. We love you. Thank you for your support as usual. We've got our incredible show today. First and foremost, I want to big up Jojo Montana the Great in the building. Wagwan, my brethren. I want to big up Ghamzeh in the building. Wagwan Ghamzeh is back. Drizzy Freckles, you done know, my partner in crime. You know the vibes. And yeah, you know. Listen. Who presses record from now on when recording episodes?
Because I was going to
because I want to get to the bottom of this. And
right.
I thought,
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Today I said to Joe, should I just press it now? And Joe was like, no, don't do that because it will eat into the memory. Because I was ready to do it so early.
You was ready as soon as you got through the door.
I'm ready, brother. I'm not having those ghost episodes again.
Facts.
That's twice now.
Facts.
And, maybe that's why you had the stomach situation that was calmer. For not hitting record. Maybe it's all the universe has a wicked sense of humor. It's all tied in.
Should we have a designated press recorder person, or is it all of us?
I'll do it.
Are you gonna take that job?
I'll do it.
So you get the blame next time we don't record.
Yeah,
safe. Respect.
However, before I spud you,
bro.
I did say, "Did you press record?" And you press record.
Yeah.
Can you check it now, please? I need it to be seen on camera that you check. Make sure you press record. What color is it?
Red.
Okay, cool.
Safe.
Yeah.
I don't like how I got the blame for it though.
I mean, it was next to you. You had one job.
And then all of a sudden he starts learning French. We. No.
And he thought the group chat was going to support him.
Do you know how embarrassed I was that day? That day I just wanted to see the back of that day.
Wasting my time.
The only thing that saved my day was the fact that we won the football match that day.
Forget all that. We. That's all I kept hearing. And it was jarring me. Because remember Ghamzeh, I went mad silent. As soon as it was confirmed we didn't record, I went mad silent. In my head, I was like, Woosa, breathe. Because shit, we had a guest, we had a dope.
Oh, it was such a good episode.
We had dope conversations, didn't we? About gatekeeping, Black History Month, all sorts. But someone was like, nah, no one else needs to hear this. It just needs to be the five of us.
Oh, the episode was amazing.
Yep. It was.
Screw you, man.
Oh, mate. So
they're coming for you.
To our audience.
Why you got?
There's a ghost episode.
Hold on, what, we just gonna skip past what the fuck just happened?
That's fireworks.
What, at this time of the day?
Yeah, I don't know, bruv.
This is really a Caucasian area.
There's a field behind
the
summer house. They're letting it off.
Cool.
Yeah, so audience, we had an episode that didn't get recorded. I'll take the blame for it.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Drizzy Freckles.
Accountability.
But it's on Drizzy from now on, so that's fantastic. And I appreciate that, Drizzy.
Yeah, cool.
And let's learn from that, yeah, people.
Again, for the second time, yeah.
Ghamzeh.
Hello.
What we got for today?
So we've got a packed agenda for our listeners today.
Let's go.
We're diving into some hot topics, including why a surprising number of black men in America are leaning towards Trump as he gears up for a potential second term.
Yep.
Then we'll discuss Drake's recent absence from Lil Wayne's Louisiana Fest. And his rather icy demeanor at the Raptors game. And speaking of rap games, we'll tackle the controversial question, is the new generation of rappers just bunch of drug addicts?
Facts.
Plus, was it good idea for Kai, how do you say his name?
Cenat.
Kai Cenat. To have Kodak Black on his stream. Also, if we have time, we'll dive in some intriguing subtopics, including what it means to be a top-tier man.
Come on.
and Vybz Kartel's recent proposal to his long-term girlfriend, Sidham. And don't miss our extra content where we'll rank the top 5 verses from best rap features.
Yep.
So grab your snacks, roll your spliffs.
See it there.
And settle in, and let's get started.
Right, so should we ask, so what do you want to do? What do you want to tackle first, Gams?
Should we do thoughts on Trump?
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
America has elected their 47th president, and it is Mr. Donald J. Trump. Here we are again. We're back to the shit show we had 8 years ago, right?
8 years.
Because the past 4 has been,
Biden. Yeah.
I think it's interesting because like the first time it happened, he got elected. It was like a fluke. People was like, "Holy snap!
Yeah,
he actually managed to do it."
Yeah.
Whereas this time around, it's like they knew what they were getting, and they just went even harder to make sure he got power.
Yeah.
So yeah,
landslide.
When I checked, I saw it was like, I remember at one point it was like 220 something for Kamala, and then it was like 267 for Trump. So he was like 3 votes away from the 270 mark.
Yeah.
And then at one point I saw he had like 277. I don't know what the final result was, but when I saw he was on 267, my day was just like, ugh.
He won the House, the Senate. He got the popular vote. It was, when I looked at the map, when I looked at United States, it was pretty much red.
Yeah.
And when I started to look into it and just investigate, because I just wanted to kind of get a notion of how the feeling was in America at this moment in time. Mm-hmm. What I did notice is that a lot of Latino people, a lot of Latino men, and a lot of black men voted for Trump this year, which is, which Democrats are usually, majority of black people vote Democrat.
Yeah.
So I found that interesting. So when I dug deeper, the general consensus was that he had hell of a marketing strategy with pertaining to how he addressed certain issues that they have in America. And it felt like Kamala Harris didn't do that.
Okay.
So what I gathered and what I got from it was they called Donald Trump a bigot, a racist, a fascist, all the names under the sun. But what I felt like America didn't really care about was all of that, and cared more about the economy. So when I heard that, I was like, well, that makes perfect sense to me, because when I think about what's happened here, even like, for example, I remember moving to this house here, Drizzy, and it was just before lockdown, actually. I was working, Lisa's working, and we got peas. We've moved here, we've got peas. Now, how we run it in this household is my wages just covers it all, right? Mm-hmm. Covers it all the utilities, all the overheads. And Lisa's money is our spending money and stuff like that for extra stuff. COVID lit, that whole thing popped down. It's my job that's holding it all down because I was furloughed. Obviously, when you work for yourself, it's going to be techie for you to move, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, fast forward, we've come out of the pandemic, and all of a sudden now, I don't have enough money anymore. I went to the petrol station. I'm going shopping now. Even to this day, like I'm just like, I don't have the access money that I usually have or used to have. So I'm looking at it in I say that to say, in America, that's the feeling that I get from the reason why they sided with Trump, because Trump dealt with issues or said that he's going to deal with issues to do with the common people, the middle class, and the Democrat elites, all was just basically trying to, use him as a scapegoat, why not to vote for him.
Yeah.
And that's what I gathered from it. I mean, I didn't even know that people were, which is why at the top of the show, we played the record Black Republicans. I didn't know black people were originally Republicans in America first. Yes. And then the Democratic Party came in, and because of the civil rights and certain things that happened, they kind of drifted over to being Democrats. So it's interesting to see the dynamics of now, how people are kind of like, okay, cool, we kind of don't care about all the stuff you say. We want you to now deliver. And obviously they got the border as well to do with immigration. That situation ain't good. You got a lot of people getting over there, and causing havoc. So I feel just like there's a definite shift. I don't know how long that shift's going to last, whether now it's going to be a Republican Party for the foreseeable future, or the Democrats will step back in. But it was just interesting to kind of, because I'm not really into politics. I believe in him. So I really, like, it's not personal to me. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just like, I look to the Most High for my deliverance, basically, if you wanna say. But yeah, how do you feel about it? How do you feel?
Do you think the Most High condemned your actions in that chicken shop?
Wow.
I think he'll forgive me for that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think he will.
I don't think anyone will. I've seen people do less and not get into heaven, you know?
I just feel sorry for the man that went in to clean up.
Boy. Yeah, I think...
how do you feel?
I think with Trump, it's just that, you know, you have to... It's interesting because you have to look at the two parties and their campaign.
Yeah.
And then you could kind of pick out certain things and you're like, well, maybe in hindsight...
Shouldn't have done that.
Like, one of the big ones was like...
Meg.
No, the Meg thing makes sense because you want to appeal to that demographic. And Meg has an army behind her. And she's got a good documentary on Prime, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's more a case of Biden should have given Kamala the alley-hoop earlier on. Maybe like towards the end of last year. He should have been like, so she has a run, like from March to now.
Because they just threw her in it, basically.
It's like, look, you know what? I'm falling asleep every time I'm doing these interviews.
Slurring my words.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's that.
Falling upstairs.
This is crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So
how do you fall upstairs? I've fallen down, but
I think the irony is that people always complain about how the justice system isn't fair in regards to I've done my time, I've paid my dues.
Yeah.
Now I want opportunity to do better in my life. If you're a felon, there's certain things you can't vote.
Yeah.
If you're a felon, you can't vote.
Yeah. Is that I didn't know that.
If you're a convicted felon, you can't vote.
Right.
This motherfucker's a convicted felon and he's now president.
Yeah.
So now it's like, on the job applications, you need to take that off. You need to take that off. Because if I've served time and I'm trying to get a job, you can't then have me ticking, yes, I'm a felon. I have felonies. You can't do that because the president is a convicted felon.
But we spoke about this before. Once you earn a certain amount of money and you're in a certain bracket of the elites, which they are, you kind of, in general, get away with anything.
Right. Which, great segue. You had Elon Musk at this guy's rallies.
Yeah. Yeah, Trick there too. Trick was there for
like, you know, you have Elon Musk there. Like, you don't think Elon Musk has the most to gain from this guy being in power?
Of course.
In the office, sorry.
Of course.
You got flipping, this guy had Hulk Hogan running out.
Ripping shirts and that.
Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, I think America's at a tipping point now where they're just caring all about lining their pockets.
But hasn't it always been like that?
It has, but they've been a bit more cute with it. Whereas now it's just like a dog eat dog. This guy had someone in his party go on live national TV news and say the Latino community in Springfield are eating the cats and dogs.
I remember that.
What happened? The backlash from that was the Latino community in that area, Springfield, were now fearing for their lives because people are trying to assault them, verbally abusing them. Some people had to call their worker, look, I can't come in because there's 2-3 cars outside my house, wait for me to walk outside. All of that. You're putting these people's lives at risk. To then, when they push Trump on it, Trump's like, well, that's what I was told from my guy, that this is what's happening. And he was leading with that in his rallies as well. To then go back to the source, and the source then says on news, I lied. But it's not about the lie that I told, it's about the fact that we want to protect the American people. Sir, you lied on a community of people and put their lives at risk, and you're not taking no accountability for it. Your response is, I did lie, but I lied to protect the American people. Bullshit. And those are the same people that went out and voted for this guy. And guess what? Here's the flipping, what do you call it at the end of a joke? The punchline. He said, if you're an illegal immigrant, you're going to have to get the fuck out of this country. If you lot don't think he's buttered you lot to take your votes and kick you out, you got a damn thing coming.
But then, all right. This is how I think about it, right? I might be wrong.
Good.
But if you come to any country, especially westernized country, England, America, whatever, and you want to work and you want to add to the economy, I fuck with you.
Yeah, of course.
You're going to come and lick down people and do a madness, and then I think you should go home. I remember back in the day, I was born in the 70s, right? Late 70s, right? It shows my age. But I remember when a bunch of Jamaicans, my people came over, we all got along and we all kept it moving.
Oh no, sorry to interrupt you. You need to stop saying my people. You refer to Jamaicans because you've never been Jamaica.
Don't do that.
Stop. Just say Jamaicans.
when
those identify as Jamaican.
When my mum's people came over.
Pronouns Jamaican.
When my mum's people came over. The majority of them came over and worked. Then you had the Yardies. And the Yardies were on ninja bikes, shooting up
Listen to Ninja Man.
running up the thing.
They own a girlfriend called Shelly.
The government said, we had enough of this shit and got rid of them. And my mum and dad, I don't know what the expression on their face was, but I'm guessing they were relieved.
Okay. Right. Now, when you say it like that, cool.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is that it depends what the system and how the system's set up in regards to the application system for getting a green card and this, that, and the third. A lot of people do arranged marriages, get their visa, this, that, and the third. If there's something clear where it's like, look, like for example, when I go to America, when they're checking my passport and that, the guy at custom always says to me, excuse me, sir, can you just confirm your reasonings for visiting America?
Yeah.
This only happened after, God bless the dead, 9/11.
Right.
And I traveled a couple months after 9/11. So it was within months. It was still within a year. It wasn't even a year since it happened.
Yeah.
And brother, that is the most tense customs check I have done.
Yeah, but you're lucky you wasn't Muslim, because at that time, if you was Muslim, you weren't going nowhere, bruv. They were on necks. I remember
turn around and go back.
We went Las Vegas not too long after that.
Yeah.
And my brethren, shout out to Crisis, my good boy, he's from his people are from like Egypt and that. Yeah. But him and his family traveled to Iran at some point, and that was on his passport. Yeah.
Turn around.
We went Vegas. He was stuck in customs for about 3 hours. Yeah. I said, we see you at the hotel room, boy.
Yeah. If you make it.
Like that. Because this is my stag and I'm not.
I got 3 hours to waste. Yeah. I'm going to go get my chips. I'm going to go to the pool. I'm having a good time, brother. You sound like you're in a crisis. You're in a crisis, bro. Sorry, brother. That's not a good choice of nicknames right now, bro.
So it gets techie.
Yeah, but I think that
it gets techie.
I'm with you where it's like, look, people leave their country sometimes out of fear.
Of course.
everyone's situation's different. And there's some people who leave their country to come over here or America for a better way of life. They're there to study. They want to be a doctor. They want to live the quote unquote the American dream. Yeah. I don't even know what the equivalent of that is over here. We don't have like what's the equivalent to the American dream over here?
NHS.
Jesus Christ. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But it's like yo, on the subject of NHS, you know what I found out the other day? You know what I found out about the NHS the other day? The king charges them to park their ambulances in certain areas.
What are you talking about?
He charges them to park where they park. So he's earning P off a struggling on its knees establishment.
This is the problem. Like, what I do like about the Western countries, the westernized countries, is that there is some sort of democracy where people can make decisions on who they want in power. My problem is the people that are in power, both sides, ain't good.
Yeah.
That's my thing. So yeah, you can.
We need to filter out the bad eggs.
You can say Donald Trump is one thing, but Joe Biden ain't clean either, bro.
No. But I think the surprise is none.
Joe Biden will tell you if you don't. Joe Biden will tell you, bruv, if you don't vote for me,
us,
you're not black.
Yeah, I get that. And again, that's just
what kind of racist shit is that?
That's a tactical, because he's basically saying our party has always been representing you guys. So if you don't vote for us, they don't like us.
But our party's been representing you guys. Yeah. In what way? I don't know. Like, I just feel like
But the thing is though, is that
facts.
The confusing thing for me is
Kendrick Lamar is Trump, and Drake is Kamala Harris, because it was a clean slate and no one could argue with that, bruv. That was a battering in the polls.
Yeah.
In the polls, he got murdered. And that's the thing about it. They were telling me as well, it was even. So when I was online I was looking at YouTube updates and stuff like that leading up to the election, and they were like, it's balanced. When the numbers came out, I said, what are you not doing?
There was a point in the campaign where she was clear.
That's what they told us.
No, but there was a point, like, if the election was to happen tomorrow, he better not turn
that honeymoon period when they decided that
because
she was going to
when she got announced, there was like, well, she's already overseeing stuff.
Right.
This guy clearly just says what comes to mind. Yeah. Like, so she was clear, but
didn't Kamala Harris put a bunch of people in jail?
No, that's incorrect. You see, you need to do your research.
I'm asking.
No, that's incorrect.
I'm going to ask the question again.
Right, okay.
Didn't Kamala Harris put a bunch of people in jail for selling weed?
No, Kamala Harris put people in jail based on, well, I want to say her personally, but whatever party she was involved. She put people in jail, but they were saying like, she put people in the hundreds and thousands in jail, and it's about 100 or less people. They skewered the numbers as part of their ploy. You know what politicians do. Right. Tit for tat. You say something about me, I'm gonna say something about you, exaggerated as it is. But the thing is, like some of the things that she had in her, like her. What she's gonna do, her plan was like, hey, new business owners or small business owners, you're gonna have access to a kitty of cash to help keep you afloat and also to help you try and expand and stuff like that. Right. First time home buyers putting like 25K and stuff like that to start. So there was things there, but again, it's like the other guy rambles, but it just seems like his ramblings a bit more like there's more conviction in his ramblings. Like, even if he's gonna tell you, I'm gonna fly you to the moon, you'll be like, no, you ain't. But it's the way he drops it, you're like, all right, cool.
The problem I have with politicians in general is that they never seem to answer questions when asked.
Yeah.
And they have certain words that they use to actually answer something but not really answer it. So a lot of the time it's just a bunch of word salads. And I saw Trump and Kamala Harris do that.
Yeah.
What I noticed though was Trump going on Rogan and Joe Rogan, and was a lot more open in conversation. Yeah. Where I'd like to have seen Kamala go on there and have a chat with Rogan and that as well, and kind of be a little bit more, human. Do you know what I mean? Because this is what they do. They just give you they tell you what they want you to hear. but they're not
like Love Island.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. But it's like, which leads me to another question. It's like, is now legacy media going to be the thing of the past? Because it's like our parents just hung on everything that the BBC and all of the news networks just said. We're generation. I don't know what are you generation?
Generation.
Part of the baby boom.
I'm generation now. Then and
1914. 1940s.
Yeah.
1940s. Yeah. I'm generation X. Yeah, I'm generation. Our generation.
So my generation has numbers and yours is letters. You're part of the alphabet crew.
Our generation just seemed to be a bit more wiser or open or a little bit more savvy with what politicians say to us. We look into things more.
Yeah, but I think that's an access thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
because
okay.
our parents,
I hear that.
Our parents,
I hear that.
Their form of news was
just the only
TV.
form of news.
Just that or in print, right? Newspaper,
right.
Whereas us now, we can fact check.
We got the
almost
net.
Everything.
Yeah, we got the net still.
You know what I'm saying? We got access to books that have been created in the last 2 decades. So it's like, when Bill Clinton was in power, when Tony Blair was in power, someone within their cabinet does a tell-all book, because it's all about telling all in your books, right?
Yeah.
Bunch of chatty patties, and they're letting you know, and then you can fact check, like, well, he said he did this, and I just think politicians aim too high. Like, if I was running for Prime Minister of the United Kingdom or England, I would be like, I would have 15 things I want to do.
Right.
But I'm only saying publicly 5.
Right.
I want to do this, and this. I want to shake up the educational system. That's point 1. 2, I want to make sure that if you have been working for a certain period of time and you've been paying tax for that certain period of time, you know what? When we get these foreign whoever's coming over and buying land and building up places, these locals have first dibs. You can't tell me our parents have been living in some of the worst areas in London.
Yeah.
And to the point they actually gentrified it in their own way of making it acceptable to live there. And these some of my bitches just come over and go, wow, these guys really made this place look nice.
Yeah.
Let's get them out. Let's bring in these new hippies and all that stuff. No disrespect to hippies because they live a good life, but let's bring in these new generation of people that are benefiting from the hard work that our parents did to make it a community and make it a livable area. That's not happening no more. Gentrification is going to happen. The people that have been living there for decades have the opportunity to benefit from how nice this little area is looking at. I'd have things like that. If you've been working for time, like I always say, and Joe, I said this to Joe earlier, if you earn a certain paycheck, say 60K or less a year, every January is tax-free. If you earn 60K or more, you're getting taxed.
I'd vote for you, bro.
Like, there's little things like that. Just things like that. We need more social areas.
Yeah.
We need social areas. So when Shia gets a certain age, he's like, yeah, daddy, I want to go out somewhere, and you're like, oh, Shia, I'm a bit busy. He goes, all right, Dad, I'm just going to go down to the local social center. Yeah. And you know full well they got either a little indoor football thing, they got a little table tennis thing, they got, is it padding?
Badminton or whatever, tennis.
All of that there.
Extracurricular activities.
They're there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And one of the local legends from the ends who's either been on a badness and turned his life around or has always been championing how what did Whitney say? I believe the children are the future. You put these type of people there.
Could you make it that you're allowed to marry more than one woman?
We'll have to look in. That might be the other 10 or 15.
You could have like a maid.
What type of maid?
Gams, don't look at me like
that. But Gams, you could have a butler.
I saw Gam's eyes burning through my...
You sure?
I'm all right.
All right. Sorry, Skepta. Don't send your application in. But so, things like that. But then in the background, I would have my other 10 things that I can work on. So when I've chipped away the 5, I said publicly, and you're like, oh, wow, this guy has really been ticking off what he said. When I've done my 5, I'm already working on my other 10.
Right.
But they always go, here's the 20 things I want to do. But 4 years ain't enough.
But this is my thing. I feel like what you've just said to me and what Trump has said to America has been more understandable and more relatable.
There's clarity to
it. Like he's appealed to the working class people. And the working class people make up the
they're just like
the population.
Run me my money. I just want money in my pocket.
Shit. And
the times we're in now,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Airlines are now telling you, well, you can book a flight, and you're like, wow, that's a nice price. Oh, sorry, we forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
If you want to bring on luggage, then we're gonna. That's all part of the pandemic,
bro. It's just, bro. As I said to you before, the cost of living is mad. Like I always had peas, and now I'm living from month to month, bro. That's how it is, bro.
It might have to be an OnlyFans thing, you know.
Jesus Christ,
brother. What we doing?
Quickly before we move, the meltdown from the Democrats is priceless. I've been on TikTok for about 2 days. I've seen women scream. I've seen women said that they're going to divorce their men. I've seen a lot of like freaking out. Yeah. And I'm like, all right. I think he was president 4 years before and the world didn't end. So...
Yeah, but I think it's some of his policies, especially when it comes to like the...
abortion.
And that, I think that's one of the main things that women... That's why Kamala almost wiped the floor with him in regards to women voters.
But you see what the abortion... But you see what the abortion thing is? A lot of that is to do with the states individually. That's not a federal thing.
Right.
So leading with that again got her into trouble because it's almost like fear. It's like putting fear in. If you don't vote for me, this man's gonna just take away all your rights.
But then on the flip side, because you're right, they're both playing to the chords of the people to dance to.
Yeah.
But he was leading the type of shit he was spewing as well was almost like he's saying.
He said,
we're taking that away from you.
Did he say, what did he say? Puerto Rico's garbage? Or did he say...
He had a comedian saying like, yeah, have you ever seen that big bit of garbage in the sea? Oh, that's Puerto Rico. Bro. Yeah. Anyway.
But
good luck.
Yeah, But you say
Peace
that...
be with you.
You say good luck to them, but we are their allies.
That's why I pay attention.
Yeah.
That's why I pay attention because there's going to be ramifications.
There's going to be ramifications, yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, the saga continues. Wu-Tang. Gams, what are you telling me?
Let's swiftly move on to Drake, Louisiana, Lil Wayne.
It's November the 2nd, Louisiana Fest. Mm-hmm. BG, Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Turk, the Hot Boys reunion. Yeah. I saw some footage from it and it looked like they had a whale of a time. Yeah. And it looked like the audience had a blast too. Mm-hmm. And obviously, if you know about that whole Hot Boys thing, that was a part of my history in hip hop music. Back That Ass Up was that was an anthem. What was the other anthem he had? Ha 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 ha. Tune.
You want to sing it?
Yeah. My favorite record out of that whole movement was Bling Bling.
Bling Bling.
That was my favorite.
And then, did you watch Blue Streak? I know you don't watch many black films, but did you see Blue Streak by Lawrence?
Yeah.
There was I rock ice. When he's in the car, it's like, hey, yo, you mind if I turn the radio on, man? I rock ice. The guy's like, oh, man, what is this? Like, oh, yo, shout to them, man, there. Yeah. It was a big deal to get the reunion, because they could. Here's the thing. The guy, I think why we're so snobbish in regards to the rappers and music we grew up on is because it encapsulates a time in our lives.
Yeah.
Shit was simpler.
Yeah.
We were just having the time of our lives. We weren't thinking, they would say, think about reindeer days and all that. Yeah, that was cool and it's good to hear that. But we weren't really, we was like day by day, just the now. But those guys have such a catalogue of music and kids grew up with them and this, that, and the third. It's like these guys could tour every 2 years.
Yeah.
You could just do a massive tour and just collect P. So it was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal to see that, man, to see those guys there. And, there's stuff to be said about Wayne's performance, but whatever. But that's who you lot are crying for to do the Super Bowl, yeah? All right, cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yo,
but Aubrey's name was mentioned.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned Aubrey's name as part of this, so Why do you feel the need that Aubrey's name need to be mentioned in regards to this?
First and foremost, he went up on stage again and brought up the Super Bowl situation.
You're just killing yourself.
Why?
It's done.
Why?
And what's sad, he's never once congratulated Kendrick. He's done it twice now. He's mentioned the Super Bowl and he's not once said, but to a fellow black man,
big him up.
You know what? I can't wait to see how you rock that
Especially
stage.
when you know Kendrick's got bare love for Wayne.
One of your biggest fans.
100%.
And if you didn't do what you did before previously, you never know. He was probably thinking, how can I incorporate Wayne to do one?
Would you have Wayne on?
I would have had Wayne on before his first, I kind of set myself up for this stuff. It was taken away from... Bruv, nothing's taken away from you if it wasn't given to you, bro.
Oh, my God.
I haven't given you this phone, so you can't say, I took the phone away from you. It wasn't offered to you, bro.
You don't think it was even on a list?
A list of what? Brother, you know me, I'm big in my wrestling, yeah?
Yeah.
I see Wayne at last year's WrestleMania. When I saw Wayne do his performance to a Millie, I was like, I don't know, this is way before this whole Super Bowl tour. I was like, Wayne, I could rap your verse better than you right now. You need to chill, eat some greens, detox, get yourself a little massage, get yourself a little situation and chill out because right now you're not Super Bowl ready.
Has he got tunes for Super Bowl though?
He does, but he's not Super Bowl ready.
What tunes is for Super Bowl has he got?
He could do Comfortable.
Tune, but that's...
Millie.
Millie.
John.
Which one is that one?
John with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
He's got at least 2 slaps with Drake.
But those records are not... outside of Millie, those records are not really...
6'7". You could go 6'7". You could start with 6'7".
But we're talking about the Super Bowl.
Right. When you start with 6'7", we know you're going to end on a Millie. But you start with 6'7", you end with a Millie.
I think he would end with a Millie though.
You don't think so?
Like commercially, that's not his biggest song.
What do you think is his biggest song?
What is his biggest commercial song?
Lollipop.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's one. Okay, so that and a Millie, 2 songs in 13 minutes.
If you're gonna perform 5 songs, a Millie, Lollipop, you could either do Comfortable or you could do
not a big record.
Soldier, Destiny's Child, Soldier.
Then you could do that. Then you got to bring Destiny's Child.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You could just bring out T.I. You and T.I. could do a quick little boom, 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 and then Swagger Like Us has to run. You have to play Swagger Like Us because that's a big tune. But he's got songs.
He can hold down a 13-minute.
He can. Just not in his current form.
Right.
Not in his current form. And that's why I don't understand the
not
backlash.
Him on the scissor.
No. Come on, man. You know how many rappers you could mention before him? Jadakiss could do the Super Bowl before him. If the Super Bowl's in New York, you could throw Jadakiss on there and Jadakiss can hold it down for 30 minutes.
Jadakiss would have to He'd have to have features.
But he can hold it down. He'd have to do Mariah Carey, Honey.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All About the Benjamins. But he's got tunes.
But this is the thing, like, it's never been, outside the Dr. Dre situation, it's never been in a country, it's never been in a state where
the local artist
is from.
It's never been like that. It just lined up nicely and it's like, well, it makes sense. Cool. All right, so DeRozan needs to play for the Raptors. Yeah. Now Drake started getting, his popularity and his cash in started to grow. So then he's now on the board of the Toronto Raptors.
Right.
He's part of the organization.
Right.
So DeMar DeRozan used to play then. He was like the hometown hero.
Yep.
Then the trade happened and they sent him
back
south. They sent him south.
Oh, they sent him south.
And he was like, yo, but I'm like the guy. Like, it's like Gerrard. It's like Liverpool saying to Gerrard, see you later.
Right.
We're swapping you
for he was top Donny there, right?
Right. So he was in his I don't know. But obviously because Drake's on the board, Drake, and that's his boy, Drake's like, yo, let's chill. Let's go get some food. Where your head's at. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So he was there for DeRozan at a time of need because everything's going on real quick, yada, yada, yada. Now, fast forward, a little thing happened earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick are going head to head.
Little kerfuffle.
But DeRozan is he's a West Coast
Compton.
guy.
He's from Compton.
He pops up in the video, not like us. He pops up on the pop-out show, and Drake's looking at this like, yo, my guy, when you was playing for my team, I was there for you when da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So he's obviously Drake's taking that a certain type of way. And then they had the ceremony because they're retiring Vince Carter's jersey. So Drake had to be there. That's why I'm going to shoot Drake some bell.
Oh, so he... Okay.
Forget being Louisiana
So
thing.
he weren't turning up to try and mean mug, man.
No, he was there because there was a ceremony for Hall of Fame of Vince Carter and putting his jumper in the rafters. Yeah? But it just so happened that...
Rafters.
It just so happened
that's why I got it all mixed up. Sorry.
It just so happens that they was playing DeMar DeRozan's team the same night. So now Drake, this is where I'm like, you're an idiot. Now Drake goes from doing his board member-ish, I'm here to see this player who put this organization on his back, made it popular, boom, boom, get his flowers, Vince Carter, big up, to now I'm front and center, mean mugging this guy like it's an episode of Sopranos.
Oh my God.
And it's like, Drake, what are you doing?
Bruv, he had like a pink tassel on the back of his, like on his cane roll, bruv. I was like, bro, you can't
I can't take you serious when you're looking like Marlon Wayans from Don't Be a Menace in South Central Park, Jiggy Your Juice.
What was Tupac's character in Above the Rim?
Why don't you join a blank, man? Raw, have you seen that film?
Don't do that.
What was his name, man? Bishop.
He used to stand in there.
You ain't watched that film because you didn't say his name.
I couldn't remember the name. Yeah. But I just thought it was weird. Didn't Kendrick Lamar say this Donnie was spiraling from day one? He told you that has he got Judge on him or something, bro?
I don't know. Have you heard the latest?
Kendrick's got Judge.
Have you heard the latest about Drake?
What? Oh no.
Wow.
Is there
on your mind, bro?
I don't know.
Right. So let me finish. You just jumped out the gate with that.
Sorry.
Apparently Drake linked up with Young Thug. Shout out to Thugger Thugger. And gave him a mil cash. Here you go, hold that.
Hold that.
So let's have friends like that.
That's a play.
I was going to say, I want friends like that.
Yeah, that's a play though, Gams.
Ghamzeh, you have friends like that.
Gams, that's a play. No one just gives you $1 million.
Ghamzeh, you have friends like that.
I do.
A man gives you $1 million.
Hold that.
Yeah.
I do have friends. Like, can I just say, speaking of that person,
Yeah.
she's definitely has offered.
Right.
Just because sometimes I struggle, she'd be like, do you need...
That's a good friend though.
That's a good friend.
Offering without being asked is a good friend.
But that's,
yeah, 100%.
I like the way that you lot are talking. That leads me to, was DeMar DeRozan and Drake ever really friends then?
Well, everyone has a different perception of what a friend is to them. What a friend means to you and how you see a friend and the characteristics and what they need to tick off the box for them to be classed as a friend might be different to me.
Yeah.
So it's apples and oranges.
I feel like Drake deserves to feel some type of way about the way that unfolded with being friends with DeMar DeRozan, showing love while he was playing in the team.
But now you're with the ops.
Now you're with the ops.
When I'm in the battle.
Yeah. You should have kind of, in hindsight, you should have stayed neutral and then, or you should have just not been in the music video.
But then he did mention DeRozan's name in the song.
That's fine.
But that's DeRozan cool. Could have been like,
yeah, brother.
But
because I'm sure there are probably other artists that said, you know what, I'm just going to take myself out of the firing line. Yeah. Obviously, I understand he's from Compton.
Yeah.
So he's going to,
by default.
Even Serena Williams mentioned something about the situation. But then obviously there's beef there.
But then Drake dissed
her husband. So
it's a great segue.
Yeah.
I unfollowed her the other day, you know.
Why? Her face.
It's not the Serena that I used to have a party in my pants for, bro. It's different.
You know what I saw young Serena on? I saw young Serena.
Wait,
was
what?
So
what?
buff.
Sorry, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Go on then, draw for the thing. Huh?
Have you seen what her face looks like?
No, I just like
check it.
Serena, like Gams, there was a point in time where I would watch Serena.
She got vitiligo.
And I was just like
Wait, what? Wait.
She got vitiligo. Yeah, blood. Yeah, she got a skin disorder.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You
Ghamzeh.
see what she looks like though.
There was a point in time, Ghamzeh, Serena was the queen of the streets.
Wow,
where the man them on the road was like, you see that Serena Williams? When everyone else is like, she's this.
Yeah, I remember.
The man them was like, listen,
Off.
give me half an hour, maybe 45. let's get this party popping. But now it's like I looked and I was like, oh, I can't do it. So that's not my Serena.
So what is it? A skin condition,
brother? What?
She's got light. Why is she so light?
It might be makeup. Her makeup artist is horrible, by the way. Doesn't know favors.
What, she had plastic surgery?
I don't know about that. So I'm not, listen, whichever corner you're backing yourself into, I'm not
I'm
involved.
just asking the question because she doesn't look like she used to look.
Right, okay, cool. But I don't know if it's plastic surgery.
Do you think? No.
Right, do it now and early Serena. She's not that light.
Change. Motherhood changes you.
What, your skin complexion?
Listen.
Yeah, that apparently.
Listen, you do change. I don't think she has, you know. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. I don't know how. I can't. You lot
are not going to sit here and ever try finesse me into believing that is just normal shit.
Listen, makeup can do a lot.
Serena Williams is dark skinned. She's dark skinned.
Yeah.
Now she looks like Beyonce. She's light skinned.
Okay.
So she's done something. You might be right. It might just be makeup.
You might be right. I'm just not willing to
it might be the lighting, or it might be lighting.
But you hear what though? I have not.
This is what I've said.
But
makeup. Listen, the way I looked before, like when I was 18, compared to now, because of the way I know how to use makeup. Trust me, you
might be right. I'm just not willing to go down that hill with you. That's all. That's all I said.
Okay. So, but you brought the conversation up.
Yeah, I just said I unfollowed her because that's not my Serena.
Why?
Because it's not my Serena. That's not the Serena I used to have a part in my pants for when she was on TV swinging the racket and the fires was firing
and remember,
and the booty was popping.
We're so used to her being that Serena, like on the, in the tennis court. But,
so that's on me.
Yeah,
but
we never saw her glammed up. She was a sports person.
And I like that.
But now, because now she's doing more things, she is getting glammed up. We see her in a different way.
Right.
She's gonna look different.
Right.
Sports people will always look very different because we're so used to seeing them in just no makeup as a sports person. So when they do come to award shows and things like that, you're like, wow, look, they look different.
Right.
Because they don't wear makeup when they're doing matches.
Okay.
No, that's true. But I like her in that form.
Oh, so is she like then, like when certain African women, their hands are dark and then their faces...
Ghamzeh, what's next?
Okay, oh shit.
Actually, have you got shout-outs? Because I got some shout-outs. Let's get into some shout-outs.
I don't like the way you shut me down, you know.
That's the only way.
Let's get into some shout-outs because, brother, what are we doing?
She did the Vybz Kartel thing.
No, we're moving on.
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
What's your opinion? Obviously, you've never been there, but in regards to Vybz being Jamaican, a Jamaican artist, what's your opinion on how Vybz is, like, what's going on with Vybz right now? Yeah.
I mean, in terms of, like, him being released, I'm happy for him. Like, pause. I'm happy for him. He's got a show coming up in December.
How do you feel about that?
I'd love to be there.
Really?
Yeah. That's going to...
You don't think it's too soon?
That's going to be amazing, bro.
You don't think it's too soon?
In terms of...
his health and putting him on stage?
True. Well, he's bruv, Johnny's got to start doing some running, innit? Like,
yeah.
He's got to do some cardio, innit?
I think he needs more than cardio, bro.
Yeah, but
I think he has a condition as well.
He does. Got Graves.
But why
is it Graves? Right.
I feel like they're pimping the guy out to make a quick buck.
But he's got to make money.
He hasn't even been out for 6 months.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, but maybe that's what he wants because he's been stuck in jail.
Someone needs to tell him chill out.
He's proposed to his long-term girlfriend, Sidham.
Hey.
What do you think of Sidham?
She's one of my people, yeah. She's Turkish,
She's pretty,
isn't
man.
she?
She's pretty,
So
man.
we can't speak badly about her.
I think she's pretty.
I'll fuck you up.
I think I'm like,
yeah.
I was asking in general. Like,
I mean, he's definitely punching.
Punching. He's 100% punching.
Because he's got to be
English girl as well, you know. English girl went over there, got drawn in. You get me?
With them clocks.
Got some of the yam and gungo peas and everything there.
I want to know why.
I saw a video of him the other day where he was at a club and 2 seconds into the video, he just dropped.
Oh.
And they had to go and resuscitate him or something like that to go medics and all that. I'm telling you, brother, it's a bad idea, this thing in December. It's mad. And then he's saying, he's going to probably do wireless next year. Brother, focus on your health,
Yeah,
man.
I heard about that.
The longer you take, is the more you're going to build anticipation because people are waiting to see you outside.
Yeah.
Keep them waiting. Focus on your health.
That's a fact.
But the people around him, I just think they're just like, yo, let's just squeeze this guy like an orange for as much as we can get out of him and then leave him to his own devices. Me personally, I feel a bit uncomfortable.
You think he should relax?
I think he needs to chill.
Just get married.
I understand you've got a condition.
Have some picnic.
still.
Has he got kids?
He must do.
Yeah.
At the height of his.
If he's Jamaican.
Probably.
Yeah.
What about 8?
We got a few. Yeah. We do that.
True.
Yeah. That's all we do. Yam food, beat, smoke weed. Yeah, man.
It's not a bad life though.
Yeah.
He's got 7 kids.
That's misrepresentation right there.
But you know
That's a fellow Jamaican.
But you
That's how I like
got.
to-
But you see when you.
He doesn't spend time in South London. Some of us still have to go back to South London.
I get called
true.
niggas.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, no, I wish the best for him. He's been through a lot. Yeah. He's clearly on the, what would you say, the back end of his career.
Yeah.
He's cooked. Joe just said he's cooked. I just think you're right. Just take time.
That's why when you're a musician,
just take time.
going jail should be the bottom of your list.
Yeah, it should be.
Because
I don't want
height
to
of
go
his
jail.
career,
I don't want to. He was tearing.
and then you go jail.
Vybz was Bashman at one point. He was everything.
Right, and Bashman suffered from the
him,
absence of him.
Yeah, facts.
I'm saying, because you had Sean Paul out there doing his thing, and Sean Paul was kind of catering to that wider mass audience.
He went
Beanie
pop.
Man, who's my favorite dancehall artist, is always Beanie Man, just stunning dances.
Yeah.
Vybz was there. You had a man like, this name's a bit sus, but you had a man like Ding Dong outside, Baby Sham. Brother, of all the names, Ding Dong.
Ding Dong.
What we did.
Sorry.
That's this man with big wood. That's why.
Continue with this conversation. Sorry.
So what's this, brother? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Joe. What's going on? What's going on?
It's so disappointing.
I don't understand. Ghamzeh, I just hope, yeah.
Yes, Daddy.
When we.
You said you want to be called Daddy, yeah? I'm just going with the flow.
What is going on?
You got called a daddy and a in one day.
What's going on? I feel like an Avenger now. Do you know what I mean?
Technically, that's kind of what your significant other needs to call you at certain times. Still, when you're in the sheets.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. I've always
You frowned on daddy. Yeah?
if you give me the puppy's got a little like exotic little.
Wow,
do you know what I'm saying?
really?
But daddy.
Yeah.
So what if I don't like how the session went? What I ground you? I tell you go do your homework.
Yes, please.
No more meat for you. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. What's
Tell
honestly,
me what to do.
Yo, is there a full moon to that? So what's going on?
I think get away with calling me once in bed.
What?
What are you talking about? What? That went left. What? She wouldn't, guys. We know Lisa.
We're going to take a quick
go.
We're going to take a quick break.
No.
These two Donnies are bonkers.
Drizzy Morgan Show.
That's right.
Shout out to Jojo Montana the Great. Shout out to Ghamzeh. What we doing?
What are we talking about? New generation of rappers and the drug use?
New generation of rappers and the use of drugs. Recently, Kodak Black was on Kai Cenat's stream, and it looked uncomfortable, to say the least. Man popped a perk on. Man just threw it, bruv. He threw it up in the air, swallowed it, drank something, fell on the floor, and after that, he was tweaking. Yeah, and I was just like, this must be a little bit uncomfortable. You know, like, have you ever had someone in your yard and you're just like, I kind of want you to leave. Yeah, that's how it looked. That's how it seemed, and he overstayed his welcome. they had like segments because I've seen some of his streams before where you've had like Kevin Hart, whatever. They have obviously clear direction.
That's when those streams are fun. You got like a Kevin Hart, someone that's slightly more experienced than Kai.
Yes.
So they know how to work the room and stuff.
Yeah.
Him, Drewski.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some good ones, yeah. But that one was a bit depressing.
It went
to Kai's such a bubbly, positive guy, and it's just like even him, I felt so because he was probably thinking, man, I want to wrap this up, and then saying that, like, I don't want to do a brother like that, but it's like
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Yeah, that was
I don't want sex. I don't want sex.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
That's a diet you're on.
He was doing some stuff.
I've seen him do some stuff with his phone, like he's trying to play a song, then he's stopping and starting. Kai's like, all right. And he's like, cool, let's you ready? And he's like, oh, okay, all right.
He did some stuff with his eye, everything, bro.
He was looking Bobby Brown in the Ja Rule video times 10. It was a bit concerning.
The jawline, everything.
He's allowed that to even happen on his stream. I think that's like, you can tell there's no love or like friendship or anything between them two. He just wanted viewers. He just wanted views.
But I think Kai doesn't need Kodak Black. I think Kodak Black needs Kai, if we're being honest. Like, Kai's platform is so big that it's like you going on Kai's thing is a big look for you.
But that's the whole point. His platform is so big, so many people watch him. It's like you guys having someone come on your show and acting foolish. Yeah.
And just
you're going to have
keep rolling.
viewers. Yeah. But would you keep it rolling, or would you go, we want the followers, we want the views, but we're not
organically and rightfully, not at the expense of you acting a fool or making us look stupid
exactly.
as well. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, that is
like, I get it. It's all like fun and games and no one needs no one. But when you come on my platform where I've got millions of people watching me and you're popping
especially
pills,
young people,
what am I showing to my viewers? That all my interest is building followers and getting money.
Yeah,
it
could be an abuse of power, though.
I never looked at it like that.
But Ghamzeh's right. But it's an abuse of someone's trust as well. Because Kai probably extended the invite to him, or his people probably got involved to contacted Kai, like, hey, have you got any streams coming up where Kodak could be a part of it? And he's like, all right, cool. He probably listens to Kodak's music. He's thinking, this would be a good look. My people will see you. Like, it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Went on there and then started doing the most.
He did the most. And now I think just based off what Ghamzeh said, you're right. I feel like maybe he should have. But then how do you approach that? Because clearly, it did look like one of those uncomfortable situations where even if you had stopped the stream or said, look, we're not going to do this, something might have kicked off.
I think it's about how much respect and what you stand for as a human being and your product. Right. It's like, for example, you might not be able to connect to it, but it's the first thing that's come to my mind. If my daughter's friends are coming to my house, I tell the parents straight, they have to respect my house, or I'm calling the phone and your child will be waiting outside the house until you arrive to pick them up. You have to have a certain level of respect to come into my space unless I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then you can do whatever you want because I know the views are coming.
Yeah.
So I'm like, don't get me wrong. Some people will say he's a grown-ass man. He should have come on, Kodak Black. He should have come on, and whatever he did, that's his business.
Yeah.
But who are you? Who is your audience?
Yep.
How are you trying to make yourself look someone that parents can go, you can watch his stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can follow that person.
That's
and
true.
he is a role model for my children.
You're watching the stream with a man popping perks and twerk. And,
so I think he definitely abused any good rapport he had with Kai.
Yeah.
Because he clearly, I'm sure Kai has a little checklist like, hey guys, you're coming on the stream, can we just refrain from doing this, and this? And they probably agreed to it, or his team probably agreed to it, but they probably never passed it on to Kodak. Like, this is what you can and can't do. Kodak's gone in there and he's basically disrespected the man's situation.
What would you guys do? Like, if you've invited someone over, a celeb, and he's like,
tweaking.
He's just saying things or acting a certain way that you guys are getting uncomfortable. What do you do?
I'd have to. if we're recording like we're recording, I'd be like, I'd tap Morgs and I'd give him like the little, as in let's take a break. And then I wouldn't even pull him to the side because obviously everyone's seen it in regards to in the room. Yo, is everything okay? You're cool because you're coming across, you're not looking good on camera.
We're going viral.
And then, like, are you okay? Do you want us to just end it here and then we'll do the rest of the pod? Do you know what I mean? He wants to go viral.
Yeah.
I'm not eager to go viral.
It depends.
I get it because you can turn around and say they're adults.
You know what it is, Gabs?
I get it.
It depends, right? If they're tweaking and they're not damaging anything in the room or being disrespectful to you or any other people, let's just keep it moving. Blood.
Okay,
I think it's different though because it's not live.
Yeah, that's
true. But if we were live,
yeah,
isn't what he's just said and basically going let it run? Isn't that the equivalent to them two Donnies when they were sitting there with Andrew and he's saying all that stuff about the women and they're just sitting there laughing, kiki, ha-ha-ing.
Andrew
Schultz. Ain't that the same thing?
Yeah.
And wasn't we cussing them for just sitting there not doing anything?
Oh no, but they didn't do anything. They did do something. They laughed at a comedian.
And you're not laughing, but you're allowing that behavior to carry on.
I'm saying I'm going to do a risk assessment. So in one hand, we might have to stop the stream or stop the recording and go, bro, you sure you're okay, or you need to check yourself. But if it's not, if I'm good, bro, I might go viral off this. This might pop. Let the man talk. Let the man, bruv, because you know what it is as well, right? You got to look at it like this. Kodak Black, and this is what we're talking about, and Kai Cenat, they have their own demographic of people. I feel like, and I'm sure that now he's learnt from that situation, where now he's going to assess who he brings on the show.
That won't happen again.
Because Kodak clearly has issues, which is the top of the conversation that we're having. It's a lot of these rappers doing these pills, overdosing and doing these drugs, and it doesn't look good on you. It doesn't look good. So I wouldn't, if it was a situation like that happen here, I wouldn't want to be an enabler. And my conscience wouldn't just let that person carry on. If it's just a thing where man is just saying a madness and you're just keeping it moving, bruv, this is, yo, you're not embarrassing me. I never said anything. We're going viral.
What do you think was worse? I think it's two similar scenarios. This thing with Kai Cenat and Kodak, or Drink Champs with Kanye West.
What happened?
Drink Champs, because that's pre-recorded.
Okay, that's a valid point. Yeah. I think what we're forgetting is the live element.
The live element is harder to
navigate
because you have to respond instantly.
Yeah.
And especially if you're streaming is technically your source of income.
Yeah.
So like, especially if you have like affiliates or brand deals and you cut off a stream, then there's
there's a lot of ramifications.
Hi, Kai, this is Nike. We just noticed that your stream just cut off.
Yeah, but you don't need to cut it off. I think you can still have people, because I'll be logging in and going to stream that. If I see him, for example, going, yo, we're going to start, this is live, but I have followers, I have people that follow me that I respect and they're kids. You're popping pills. No offense, love your music,
the integrity
love what you
side
do,
of it.
but we're going to have to stop this stream. And you probably have more people following and viewing because they want to see what's going to happen.
But you see, Gams, you're right. But I feel like maybe Kai Cenat is just inexperienced in that situation. Because if you think about it, let's say, for example, if Kodak Black was doing that and it was Joe Budden hosting it, it's a different level of respect. Or there's an older man going, okay, let's this is not going too well. Do you know what I mean? Where Kai looked uncomfortable and overwhelmed by the situation. It was like, raw, what do I do? And Kodak Black's road. He's road. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta be very tactful in what you do. Even that's why I said at the beginning, Kodak Black was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go chill out. during the stream, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go lay my head down. In fact, I'm gonna go to your cinema room and go chill out there. Kai's like, okay. Like, so it's like,
yeah. He was
one of us would be like, bro, you can't go in there.
No, brother, especially with live, I'd be like, yo, Kodak, yo, brother, you gotta relax. Yo, you need to go sit down in the corner, cool.
But he was like, and then it was trying to get him out the house. So after the stream, they're filming in the garden because I think Kai's got this mansion now, bro. Yeah. They're in a garden and you could see like, like when you do the phone thing and you're just like, Jesus Christ. And my man's just tweaking all over the place. And it's like overstaying your welcome.
He was on his Orlando Bloom.
So I feel like he will learn from this, and he will understand that you need to vet people that you bring onto the show, because if you're gonna have people like he wasn't to know that was gonna happen, exactly, I suppose.
Yeah.
But we do know that Kodak has clear problems. You've seen it.
Yeah.
And
it's not Orlando Bloom. Is it Orlando Brown?
Who?
Him?
Yeah, Orlando Brown. Yeah, man.
Mate,
this guy here.
Yeah, him.
We have to make a whole segment about that, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Listen. Shout out to Kai Cenat and also Kodak. We hope you get some help. And you know what I mean?
Hopefully, that's the biggest thing that comes out of this. Is that people reach out and help this brother sort himself out, because he's a talented guy.
Don't enable him.
Don't
enable him.
Yeah. And if anything, you should get right and then go back on the stream again and do it properly.
Facts.
Yes.
You owe Kai that.
Yeah.
Get right, go back on there and do it properly and apologize to Kai live on the stream. Hey, my brother, last time, that's not how I wanted to be. And I'm back here. I'm going to hit the ground running. A shout out to Cristiano, because he was on Speed's stream.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
No, Pogba.
So
Pogba was on Speed's stream, and that was hilarious. And again, Pogba, another athlete, vibes. There's no use of anything on there. Just man chatting, talking about stuff, looking at this, that. Yeah, man, it was good still. Good vibes still.
All right, what we doing next, Gams?
Have you ever?
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Gams, have you ever?
I have. Have you?
Let's play a game.
Let's do it.
So we got our cards.
I'm going to ask you questions, and I need you to answer fairly quick. No thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because it should just, Right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Why are you so excited? Yes, look at you. Okay, have you ever had a celebrity crush that made you cringe when you look back on it today?
No.
Yes.
Morgan, who?
Will Smith.
Celebrity crush.
Oh, wow.
Wow. We are keeping that in. Next
question.
Man said Will Smith with confidence.
I never heard that question properly.
Next.
No. Can we just be in this moment for a moment?
No, I'd rather not, because I'm getting uncomfortable.
Will Smith. Sorry.
Let's go, Scams, please. Thank you. Wow.
Have you ever used food during sex?
Yes.
No.
Boring.
What did you use?
Drizzy, yes. Give me one food, just one.
That's you, Will Smith. No, actually, I don't even like the fact that you brought Will Smith into that type of party.
Real.
That's you at them Diddy parties.
Damn.
It was Starburst, honey, and ice cream. You know, the usual stuff.
Starburst,
Wait,
honey,
ice cream, honey, Starburst.
Yeah.
What? Please tell me. What?
Jojo!
Speak to the mic.
Let's move.
No, what do you mean? Let me have my fun.
No, it's a South London
I'm
rude
going
boy
to the
thing.
corner shop tonight. Do you put it in somewhere? Okay. And then, you got to tell me, because I might have to end up in A&E.
Next question, please.
What'd you do?
You said we have to answer these quick and fast.
Sorry.
What'd you do? Yo.
Quick and fast. Have you looked at your butthole in the mirror?
Sorry, what?
Have you looked at your butthole in the mirror?
I can't answer for this guy, but for me,
You don't know what your butthole looks like?
No.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Have you?
You sure you selected the right thing, yeah?
I've shaved my butthole before.
How? Without looking at it? Do you know?
See what I'm saying? See, it makes no sense, brother. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. The consistency in these answers are
Bruv, you
diabolical.
can't. It's impossible for you to look at your butthole, bruv.
You can. You bend over in front of a mirror.
Yeah. I've never done that.
Next question, please, Ghamzeh.
Have you ever experienced a culture shock?
Yes.
Oh, tell me more, Drizzy.
Now, your culture shock, is that within my culture or someone else's?
Like, sometimes you go into a different, whole complete culture. You think, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yes. Yes, I have. I went to Berlin and ended up in a bashment dance with about 50 German white dreads drinking Red Stripe. Yeah. And because you have that perception of Germany, and it's Germany, they get down. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Drizzy?
I think mine was when I was at college and we had a trip to Amsterdam and we went to the red light district.
Yeah.
And the assortment of women there did.
It's shocking.
Yeah, it was shocking me.
You go in?
Not the quality in regards to, of course I went in and had a look. Come on, man. I was young and inquisitive.
You pay for it. You pay for
it. No.
Cool.
But we all do kind of like.
Yeah, I wouldn't. When I went to Amsterdam, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Do what?
Pay for naan bread.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. I felt the devil was. I felt I would.
Is it paying to watch or paying to do
I
something?
paid to watch. I went into like a little I went to sex shows.
Okay.
But like.
Not to do it.
I didn't go in the room with a girl to get served up.
You know you was grooming yourself.
Don't do that.
Way in advance for what you was going to see at those Diddy parties. You didn't even realise it.
Next question comes up.
Have you ever attended a festival or an event that left a lasting impression?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please name.
Glastonbury.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to say Glastonbury as well.
Glastonbury.
As in specific year you've gone with a specific artist?
The one and only time I went was when Jay-Z was performing.
Oh,
you went there? I didn't care. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't have any. I like the concept of Glastonbury, but me that likes in and out of showers and all that, I was like, I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah, it's hard.
But I had to make the exception then.
Yeah.
But we did get a hotel, but it was like kind of on the outskirts, so I had to drop. But yeah, that was the time.
I went the year Michael Jackson passed away, and I performed. Yeah. And
what?
I performed at Glastonbury. Yeah. I performed with a group called Dr. Mika at one of the drum and bass sounds.
Sick.
And I stayed 2 days. And I did, as you said, I did find it hard not being able to wash and that. I almost had an orgasm when I had a shower when I got home. The water went on me and I went...
Next question, Ghamzeh.
Can we zoom in on his face when he did that?
Next question, please, Ghamzeh.
Have you ever discovered a hidden talent that you didn't know you had?
Hidden talent. I'm
gonna say yes, but it's nothing. But it's nothing. It's nothing like crude or anything. It's just like I think
What?
I think it's just like when it comes to like doing like desserts and stuff, like crumble, and I didn't realize.
Oh,
okay.
I think it's just that.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I did say it wasn't that crude.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
And I used to play
Hidden
steel pan and drums once upon a time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So little things like that. And I went to be architecture growing up. I went to be
sick.
Little things like that, but nothing nothing OnlyFans worthy though.
Okay.
Sorry, Ghamzeh. You?
The woman I lost my virginity to said I had a big wood.
She lied. Next.
Thank you, Ghamzeh.
She said that's it. I got hidden
I've spoken
talents.
to your wife, I know.
That she knows I got a big wood.
What's going on? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't say that and touch me, brother. Don't do that. I know me and Will Skinner got the same complexion, but don't do that. Don't touch me, brother. Boundaries, man.
This is a good game.
Have you ever had a secret crush on one of the mandem's gyal?
No.
Don't lie.
No.
Morgan has a thing.
No.
You know that's a yes.
No.
If I read the question.
Yeah, but that's nothing bad.
If I had a crush.
It doesn't mean you've acted on it.
One of the man them's girl. That's the question, sir. Why are you taking so long to answer?
Wow.
It's either yes or no. What we doing?
Yeah, but
Have you ever lusted after one of your brethren's girls? Yes or no? C or no?
No.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
You took too long to answer. You're a liar. You, sir, are a liar.
Liar.
It's all right, though. It's all right. It's hey. The comment section will make up their own decision on that one. You took too long, bro. You could have bought a cup of tea. Go ahead, Ghamzeh. What else you got for us?
Have you ever made a friend in a very unusual or unexpected place?
Unusual, I would say yes, but I wouldn't say unusual or unexpected. I like making friends in general.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Like I could go somewhere, buck someone,
Yeah,
and
but
just
has it been like a random place,
No,
like a strip club, and you're like, what one? And then you made friends.
Sauna.
That is some. See, I don't think you should play this game, babe.
A sauna.
Wow.
But you got in a sauna and the man them are in there.
Yeah, but you gotta be
and you start
really
chopping
close.
it up with the man them like.
Yeah, but you gotta be really close because you can't see them.
No,
So how close were you to them? Was your knees like touching each other?
No, you end up talking about like politics or
and breathing as well. In the sauna.
Do you know? I made a guy cry in the sauna.
Bet you did,
brother. Being in the sauna, meeting someone unexpectedly, and making them cry. That does not make for good sense.
Shout out to my brethren James. Yeah, I met him in the sauna. He was going through certain things. I didn't know him at the time. I actually was like, bro, everything's gonna be all right. Boom, 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 boom. And he broke down in the sauna, and he's been my friend ever since. That's how I know him. So I showed him love.
I don't think he wanted to be mentioned.
Yeah,
shout out to James.
You need to mention his government name. Yeah, I'm sure he's got another name, like Little Woodpecker or something. Like, come on. So you're telling me you're in a sauna, your things are hanging out, and you're speaking to the next Donny about politics.
I felt like that day he needed somebody.
No, not that
Drizzy,
day.
he didn't even say no.
General.
He did not even say no.
Yeah.
He just carried on. Look.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, next question.
Last one.
Last one.
Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
Wait. Take your time and think about it. Take your time and think about it. The evidence will come out.
Hey.
Someday.
How did you find it? That wasn't bad, right?
I like that. I enjoyed it. Have you ever?
I want to shout out this blog called this account on Instagram called Caribbean Girls Shine. It's an interesting name. Caribbean Girls Shine.
I'm
in
all
the
ears.
end, shine means something else,
I'm
right?
all ears.
I want to big them up, man, because in this current day and age where information is available to us to do our Googles and our background check, it's just disheartening that these idiots or whoever runs this account could make such a outlandish and dumb statement regarding my Caribbean island. So one of the artists from my island, his name's A$AP Anton, he put up a post where he had a MAGA hat on. And he's like, boom, 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 basically
co-signing
that he won, yada, 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 yada. That section of the Instagram went crazy. Some Donny goes on underneath the comment section and goes, Dominica have artists, ? With the laughing emoji. So I'm like, let's see what comments pop up underneath that. So this Caribbean Girl Shine account comes up and they say, and I quote, "No, they don't have any artists. People just started singing on the island after the pandemic. They were not allowed to sing on the island since their independence. They got instruments with pandemic AIDS. He was one of the first ones who started when they discovered music in 2020. All right, so let me tell you something, Caribbean Girl Shine. Yeah. Like, first of all, you're stupid.
Not one of my people.
You're not stupid. You're a special kind of stupid. Like, we're in 2024 where people are trying to create artificial intelligence, but we still need to deal with low-grade, dumb stupidity like you lot and your account. My island have been creating a specific genre of music since 1987. You could do the calculations yourself, but I don't trust you to do that. So get a calculator, ask a friend to help you with your homework. That's your homework for today. Now, how are you going to sit there and type and feel the need and the audacity to type that and think this makes sense, to say that an island has been making music just over 3 years or 4 years at the end of this year? You're dumb. Here's another little spoiler and little education for you. One of the biggest soca songs that ever came out in the past couple of years, Family, was produced by a Dominican producer. Shout out to man like Dada. So we've been making our own music, bouillon music, since 1987. So if you're going to say something, do your facts first and check your facts and do a fact check. Because there's even... Was that a draw out though? What? She tried to draw you out. They ain't draw me out. But the thing is, the post they posted that on, it's a Drake type account. Comments are limited. So if you don't get in there straight away, you can't comment on something because they only allow a certain amount of comment. Right. But I was just like, you're just a dumb a-hole to say, this island doesn't have artists and they haven't been making music. They only been starting making music over the past 3 years. Why would you go online and say something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah. So to you, my friend, I don't know you, but I'm assuming you're black because you run a page called Caribbean Girls Shine. If you're not black, then go screw yourself. But don't be an idiot and don't spread such foolishness online when you have multiple people following your account thinking that it's facts. But if you're from the Caribbean, you would have already known. No, clearly not. Yeah. Clearly she might be brand new, bro. We don't know if it's a he or she, or it's a group of them. So you're all idiots. If it's a group of you, you're all idiots. Yeah?
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year. And I'm black at that if you add that on. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
That was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
Okay. So, I can't remember that gentleman's name, but he does a lot of spinning. I spoke to you about that briefly, Gams, where he got his own podcast and he talks about the modern women. I wouldn't go as far as to say he's part of the red pill lot, but he kind of...
He dabbles.
He dabbles in that market of red pilling and whatnot. But why I wanted to talk about this subject, because I wanted to know exactly what women feel, how women feel about what a top tier man is or who they are, and then we'll interject as and when.
So just quickly, the term top tier man generally refers to a man who is considered to be at the highest level in terms of qualities, achievements, and status, status.
Right.
So I think everyone
has different meanings.
I put this out on my social media, and I'm going to read a couple of things women have said. I can trust him. Really excellent values, loyalties, personal responsibilities. He's got good priorities. Someone said, excellent father, well-rounded, take cares of me, good at solving problems, reads a book to me at night.
All right.
Also, what else? Someone said, big dick. That's what someone said, not me. Not me.
Okay.
They says it there. Big dick.
Yeah. I'm part of that. Yeah.
And then, for me, I've written down, if you're listening.
I'm
Why are you laughing?
No.
Just because you got a girl now, yeah? Calm yourself down. Someone who's proactive, responsible, and has purpose in his life.
Right.
I feel like I like someone. I'm looking for someone who leadership and influence. So someone who tends to be a leader in his social circle.
Yep.
Or his like job or his passion. Also someone who's successful and ambitious. So sets clear goals and achieves them.
Wicked.
And also emotional intelligence. So capable of to understand and manage his emotion and also other people's emotions.
That's...
If you're out there, 078. Next.
I like it. I like this conversation because typically the men's side of things is what my man said. I'm tall. I've got some money, and I'm black. When really, is that enough to be considered? For some women,
I think that's enough. That might
for some
be
women
more than.
I think it's enough for a certain period of time.
Some women, the fact that you're tall, some women just say, "Oh, my man's got to be tall."
I did say that to you.
Yeah, but I feel like we say this as women, right?
Yeah.
And then we meet someone
which
we connect with, and the tallness and the colour of the skin is not something that we go, oh, but, he's got good qualities, good family, good morals, ambition, good family, this, but he's short. I don't think women would actually go, no, I can't date him. I think we say it, but in reality, if we find a man that ticks some of those boxes, the colour of his skin, his tallness, his physique is not
is second.
Right?
And that's nice of you to say that, Ghamzeh. Unfortunately, you only speak for a minority of people.
Do you think?
Because there's a lot of women who lead with the physical attributes of things. What do I want in a man? He's got to be tall. He's got to be this. He's got to be that. Even when that lady was responding to Donnie, she goes, I don't know any girls that in my crew that want a guy that's 6'4", black with brains. What's the braids thing?
But I think she's being sarcastic
I don't
because his
think
first thing...
that was a jab.
Yeah, because his
for
first
no
thing was I'm 6'4".
No, that wasn't. Not for no reason. That was a jab because he was like, she asked what a top tier man. She asked him what he thinks a top tier man is,
and he listed his.
He gave his reasons.
His first thing was 6'4",
and his reasons were surface level reasons.
Now, do you think he did that because of the conversation is normally led by the surface levels?
He did that because that's how Red Pill Donnies talk.
Fair enough.
Red Pill Donnies, that's their
so he
team.
knew what he was doing.
I got bread.
Yeah.
I'm tall and only a certain demographic of Donnies are my height.
Right.
The thing about it is, and I spoke to Ghamzeh because I didn't really want to talk to you over the phone about it because I knew he was going to pod. The thing is, women do like tall men. Like that is, like they do love a tall Donnie.
Yeah, but don't lead with that.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, if you asked, I agree with you both. If you ask the average woman, they will give you those stats. He's tall, he's
dark and handsome.
He can look after me, rare. But that is surface level shit.
Right, but that's normally further down the list of what they want. That's my point. The looking after me or the, he's a family orientated or he's dependable. I can rely on him. That should be higher up. The surface level shit, like how you look and that, should be like 6th, 7th on the list.
But we're talking about modern women and how they think.
Some.
Age is a big
age
thing as
too.
well. I think
Facts.
younger would go with the,
and this is the thing, like, that's why I wanted to get you involved in it, Gams, because obviously you're a female, right? The fact of the matter is, and that's what I want to ask you actually, do your priorities change the older you get? In terms of when you was younger, you looked for a certain type of Donnie, and then when you got to a certain age and you matured, you were like, I don't even know why I used to like these kind of dons. Like,
do you know what? It's hard because I still being younger, I still knew what I wanted in regards to want someone who's like loyal, trustworthy, has a good family.
Yeah.
But then you want those. Yeah. And then you meet someone and you're like, oh, he's so hot.
Yeah.
I don't care if he doesn't have A, B, and C.
Right.
Or like you date them because they're hot.
Yeah.
And then you're going to find out in time that those things that I'm looking for he doesn't have.
Right.
I feel like I still have the same things that I'm looking for at this age. However, I lead with, you know, if he is good looking, I don't automatically go, oh, he's good looking, let me just see where he goes.
Yeah.
I have to find out certain other things before I
invest,
go on a date or invest you know.
Yeah.
So but then again, I think a lot of people, yes, they will have certain things they look for at 18, but they're going to look for someone totally different at the age of 25 or 35 or 40. Hence why even if you're married, they always say after 10 years, you should sit down with your partner and actually discuss if you both have the same values.
Yeah.
Because people change.
That's true.
So I think it's normal to change with what you're looking for. But yes, don't lead with he's got to be tall, dark and handsome.
Because
like,
the reason,
what is that?
The reason why I say that is because, and I'm sure you can agree with this, in our earlier days of being men, if you tell us or told us you like tall guys and we're tall guys, we're going to use that to our advantage to the highest degree, to the point by the time you've worked out what you really want, it's too late. Because we've just led off the tallness and we're in and out. Right?
Yeah.
I'm
with you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we was out there moving, I was moving, that was the thing. So my thing is like this, because the man them I talk to, we're like, yeah, you could be a 10 out of 10, but if your personality is trash, it's not working out.
Yeah.
I'd take a 6 out of 10, and then I will compensate that 4, multiply that by 2, and I get an 8 personality. Yeah. Cool. We're fine with that. Oh,
someone has spoken.
Look who's woken up. Look.
The truth is coming out.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. Sorry. For me,
for you,
college days and all that, we were yo.
Yeah.
We want the buffest.
Yeah.
But after you've been with the buffest for so long, and then the buffest really hasn't got anything going on between the eyes and the ears, you're like, well, you know what?
It's a shame when that happens, though, isn't it?
It's a damn shame. It's a crime.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Get locked up.
Because, again, ultimately, you want somebody with values, right? Ultimately. And I feel like, in my experience, I haven't really changed. And I can now, even in this conversation, refer back to women that actually let me go because I was actually a person with value and they couldn't deal with somebody like that. They couldn't handle, like where back in the day, everybody was on who's the freshest, who's got the latest garms, what Donny is like. What I got away with, but what I was lucky with is I was popular. Because I was an MC, so I was out in the clubs, I was doing my thing. So that compensated for the stuff that I didn't have, which was bread. Don't do that. Which was bread and stability. I didn't have stability back in the day. I was just outside. You weren't holding me down. Pause. But quality-wise, I always had that quality with me. I always had that, if I'm going to be with somebody, this is the way that I operate. And it was only natural that it just...
Yeah, but that could be overwhelming for some people. If they're used to someone who
I'm a lover, man. I'm like, when I get with somebody, I love them and it's like, that's it. That's my whole shit. Like, and I found it difficult at times because I was like, I would never find out somebody that's even going to appreciate what I have. And maybe I should just change and be fuckery. That's what a lot of men go through that. Like, all right, cool. If you just want badness, I'm just going to just treat you bad and then you keep it moving. But I met the missus and I kept it moving. Yeah. So I feel like with the conversation that they're having with top tier men, I think it gets misconstrued because just having money don't mean shit. And just having a back off don't mean shit either. Like, it's about...
J-Lo's got a back off. She's single right now.
Who?
J-Lo.
Oh, mate, yeah.
How many marriages she had? 5?
Yeah,
4?
Facts. Yeah.
She like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you obviously, sex does play a part in, and how you look does play a part in it. We're not denying that because you want to be able to like walk in the room with your partner and know that, you know what I mean? they might say to me, "Oh, bro, you're punching," you know, or they might say to her, "Oh, you're punching," you know, or they might look and go, "Raw, them two at a level." Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it does play a part, but still, it's not the end all and be all, because at the end of the day, there's still going to be times where we just need to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
And if all you're going to do is just try and throw your naked body on me, I'll appreciate it, obviously. But I just want to talk.
But then
if you don't have communication skills.
But that's what I'm saying. Looks fade too.
They do.
Fade. Money, like you can meet someone
money comes and goes, you know.
Money, but are you good at
Jeffrey Epstein
saving?
had money.
Are you good at spending? There you.
Jesus Christ.
Puff had money.
Puffy had money.
Yeah, he had money.
Trump's got money.
Yeah. He's been with Ivana for a minute though. Because
he looks good on the surface
back
level.
in the day. Ivana, she was a little biscuit back in the day still.
Like, these guys all have money. But
yeah, you need, again, I feel like with these kind of red pill dons, it's fashionable to be like that and talk like that, because that's the climate we're in.
Yeah.
We're in that climate of social media and the look of people and the gram and everything else. But really, in real life, that shit doesn't make it. Like, you meet somebody, and if you get along with them and you ultimately you make each other laugh, you can go, all right, I could actually hang out with this person for a long period of time.
And like, they become even more attractive.
Yeah.
Right? They
100%.
become even something, when their values match yours, you look at them in a different way.
100%.
You know?
That's why, like, I'm just fortunate to have all of that still. You know what I mean?
You mean your wife, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
okay, cool. All right, yeah, man. But yeah,
People in the comments, let us know how you feel about
what makes a top tier man or woman.
Yep.
Okay, I'm turning this around. If you could, 3 things only, 3 or 5 things that you look for as a man, you look for in a woman. What are the 3 top or 5 things that they must have?
Ambition, humor, and what's the third one? Ambition, humor, and damn. Ambition, humor, and I don't want to say vibes. Vibes is too. It's too.
Yeah,
it's too much of an easy fallback.
Vybz Kartel.
Yeah, it's too easy. Ambition, humor, and imagination.
I think what just comes to my mind is values, character, integrity, and love.
So 5.
That's 4.
So looks does not come into your...
Looks
if they have those 3 things you've said, and she's a
She just can't
2,
be butters. She just can't be butters.
Why so low, Ghamzeh? Why gotta be a 2 out of 10?
I'm just...
You can't be butters.
Because I want to make sure, because looks can be part of it.
I'd rather my partner be better looking than me and have all those other things.
Okay.
I'll make up the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It can't be the other way around. I'd rather my partner is better looking than me and has all those attributes there. I like the integrity.
I want my partner to be soft and
soft life.
Yeah.
Feminine.
All
right. Can we get more than, you said 3? I feel like we need like a 5.
Go for it.
I don't feel like
add another 2.
You got 2 then.
Add another 2.
I'll go add 1. You got to add 2.
Yes, integrity. Yeah, I like that. That one is me. And values. So I'm going 5. Yeah.
And then toes.
Yeah. That's a feature.
Yeah. Same thing.
What if like your woman had everything, yeah? I mean, you've got a woman, but we're just saying, and she had
hypothetically
8 toes.
You just have to chop off 1.
What?
Just chop off a toe, innit? If she's got 8 toes, chop that. How many do you need?
Wait, 8 toes
She's down 2 already.
You got to chop off 3 then, innit?
She's down 2 already.
Yeah.
Oh, she got 8 altogether.
What's going on?
I thought you meant 8 toes and 1 foot.
Let's go down to 7.
Yo,
this guy's
mate.
She's already started at 8.
What?
She ain't got no toes, but she got everything you want in a woman.
You got to think.
No toes.
You got to think, right?
Like this. That's her feet.
Oh man, don't do that, Gam. That's
I got pictures. She's got chicken feet.
No, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Let us know in the comments how you feel. Fast food. I said fast food, you know. Drizzy and Freckle Show.
Wait, who?
Oh my God, look at them.
Yo. Oh my gosh. Hey. Wow.
All right, let me get my composure back.
Shit, you need something. Yeah, let her get 2 toes back, because brother. Wow, man said chop one off. She's at 8. Let's drop it down to 7.
I'm spiraling like I'm Jake.
Out of control.
I'm just.
Jeez, don't push me close to the edge.
Drizzy and Morgan Show.
That's apparently.
Gabs. What we got last? Last but not least.
Last.
It's the Drizzy and Morgan Show.
Best verses from a rapper.
Okay.
5.
First of all, I don't like questions like this where it's like, you know, you're like 5. Like, we've had too many great features.
We have.
So 5 is a disservice to all the better, all the other dope features that we have.
Right.
But I'm gonna accept your challenge. I'm going to accept your challenge.
Okay, cool. All right.
Now, since you asked the question, I'm gonna let you go first.
Craig Mack.
Okay.
Flavor in Your Ear. Featuring Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
You can't get a better verse than that.
LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes. Come on, there's other people in there. Don't do that. But Busta Rhymes, but Biggie's the one. Okay, cool.
Niggas is mad. I got more butt than ashtrays.
Ski mask square.
Fuck a fair one. I ski man the fast way. Ski mask way. Second. You know what? Yeah, that Jay-Z on the best of me, Maya. That verse.
Yes, y'all, Jigga Man, me brawling, leave chicks pigeon toes. Hey, 8 toes, pigeon toes.
8 toes, pigeon toes. Some of them be crawling. Oh, that verse. Crazy.
Yeah.
Third verse. Mm-hmm. It's M on Renegade, man.
Okay, strong. You can't go wrong.
M on Renegade.
Can't go wrong.
Since I'm in that position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician.
Yeah.
But I kick it with them a minute because see.
Their parents. What do you say about their parents?
If the shoe fit, I'll wear it. And if it don't, then you can swallow that verse, the M verse. I tried for a while to deny that Jay's verse is better, but M.
No, but they say Jay-Z got washed on that song, which
got
is
smoked.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
Like, not complete, but murking, but
okay.
Close.
All right.
4, Travis Scott's Goosebumps, man, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
That one, that verse is cold. It's even the way he leans in on it is cold.
Right.
So you think that's Kendrick's best feature verse?
I feel like not lyrically, but just the energy, like how he turns that record into what it is. I feel like without that, what's he say? What's the verse? I want to rush my line, yeah. I want to rest that, I want to rest that, I want to hit my line, yeah. What's that? On a pedestal. It's all of the little abbreviations he does and vocal tuning that he does in that song.
Okay.
More, not the lyrics so much, but it's just the way that he features. And it's Travis Scott. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong when you feature on a tune with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Benny the Butcher. Johnny P's Caddy featuring J. Cole. J. Cole's verse. I think in the when did that come out actually, that record?
I want to say 2022 or 3. So either last year or the year before.
Yeah, that tune there. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning strike, power outage, sparks was flying. That one. That verse there. That's the one where he was telling us he was coming to get the man them.
Yeah.
And didn't end up getting the man them.
Nah, yeah. That was that's
5.
That's a strong 5. I'm not gonna deny you that. That's a strong 5 still.
Just Hove, you can't. Biggie's,
Nah, it's not. It's
Biggie,
just
Hove,
not right. Yeah.
Kendrick, they're like my favorite artists anyway. So it's like it makes sense.
Okay.
You got your 5.
All right. So I've got. I have got. I'm going with Mr. Mason Bether on More Money, More Problems.
True.
I just think like Mace is. I think Mace is in my top 10 MCs of all time.
Right.
And that song just typifies why now. Who's hot? Who's not? Tell me who rock? Who sell out the song? Like it's just like he made his lyrics so easy to digest that you could recite them in the club all the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he could lyrically bars people down.
Yeah. You can't. It's Mace melody driven.
Yeah, like it was crazy. So I'm gonna give that one to Mace. And these are not in order of like best to worst, whatever to say, right? And then the other one is this guy started his verse like this. I am the beast. Feed me rappers or feed me beats. I am one tame, I need a leash. I am one sane, I need a shrink. I love brain, I need a leash. Wheezy F, and the F is for baby.
Can't do
We're
that.
taking over.
Can't do that at the Super Bowl though. That's the only thing.
No, but that's
a verse.
Like that was a dope song anyway,
Yeah,
but when Wayne's verse came in, you was like, hold on a minute, what?
Yeah, it's cold.
Next up,
what we got?
I'm going with Nicki Minaj and Monster. I love Nicki's verse. Probably my second favorite verse of Nicki Minaj is her on Usher's Little Freak, where she's basically talking about having menages and she's trying to take Cassie from Diddy. In the hindsight of things, maybe that would have been a good call. But like, I like that verse of Usher Little Freak featuring Nicki Minaj. But Nicki had a run.
She had a run.
But I think the feature that made her stand out, and she's on a song with Hove, Ye, Ross. I think that's it, right? And then her.
Yeah, that's her.
Her verse was just like...
She wrote that verse twice. She got it sent back. She had a verse.
Yeah.
They were like, go back.
Yeah.
She went, but she was like, all right. And this is Nicki when she was trying to really
get on a job. Yeah.
Really get on job. She came back.
Hold on, let me. I had the lyrics and I just Nicki Minaj Monster. So yeah, I'm putting Nicki Minaj's verse on there. Oh my gosh, just reading it already. Just pull up in the Monster automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in that Tonka collar of Willy. First of all, Nicki, get my name first before you start saying it's a collar of Willy Wonka.
What's that Jamaican guy's name is?
Ding Dong.
Ding Dong.
Yeah. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. Okay, first things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'll start rocking gold teeth and chains, because that's what a motherfucking monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's the monster do. My son, Monster Giuseppe Hill, that's the monster shoe. Young Money is the roster with the monster crew. She had no right doing that with those big dogs as well.
Yeah, no, right. No, you're right. She smashed it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The next one I have is...
We got
looking at my B. I bet she gave your ass a bone. Looking at my wrist, and I'll turn your ass to stone. Stretch limousine, sipping in that rosé all alone. Double-headed monster with a mind of his own. Rick Ross, devil in the blue dress. Brother, now Rick Ross has got verses. You could do a deep dive on guest verses of Rick Ross.
100%.
Like, even on I'm a Boss, got so many shades. I thought I had a lazy eye.
The record he's got with Drake on what's that album?
Lord You Know.
Lord You Know.
Where he says YOLO, and then like Ross has, but that verse, again, another track on my Dark Twisted Fantasy album. Rick Ross is great at luxurious raps. Like Rick Ross could make you just look at things differently. That's not a light bulb, that's a chandelier. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got that type of effect with the bars. And last but very not least, and you know I had to put this in there because this is this is, for me, I think this is arguably one of the best features ever. Of all time.
Ever.
So let me go with, I want to get the verse. I want to get the verse right. I don't want to miss. Okay. I'm from the school of hard knocks, sneak peeks and low blows, where X marks spots and kitchens marks where love is gonna get you and the hate is gonna switch you, and fingers squeeze figures, triggers like ball constrictions. It's the Mr. Luda, Jada and Nas. And our bullets give you a deep tissue massage. So hear a song and dance while I make these ends. You never stood half a chance like Siamese twins. What are we doing?
Shout out to Luda.
For me, that's Luda's Eminem Renegade verse on that remix.
He just
Jadakiss's verse
he
is
didn't
fire.
really have that much like crazy features where he wrecked it. Like
that one was the South has got something to say. Because he was with Jadakiss and Nas. And I still say to this day, Nas should have kept his original verse from Made You Look on the remix.
Should have.
What's it called? Don't say the car's topless. Say the titties is out. He should have kept that verse. That new verse was trash. But anyway, no disrespect to Nas, but you know what I mean? It just didn't hold up. You know what I mean? But that's the 5.
That's
and
5.
We could do bare more.
Okay.
But that's the 5.
I think the next time we approached this topic again, we go for rap. We go for the rap runs. The next time, every time we return, that would be definitely a good one.
Agree.
I think I enjoyed that.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons and donettes.
Wait. Don't stop it yet. Don't stop it yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, dons and donettes.
Don't stop it yet.
What you got?
I've got 2 bits of information for you.
Go for it.
A study recently said that unmarried people, especially men, are 80% more likely to be depressed. You can't relate because obviously you're happily married.
Yeah.
However, I want to big up to Alexia Grace, because Alexia Grace made me realize that I'm either not working hard enough or I'm not using my imagination to its full potential.
Who's Alexia Grace?
I'm glad you asked. Alexia Grace earns $10K a week from the comfort of her own home. $10K a week. Alexia Grace has made so much money, she went and bought from the profits, straight cash, a 200 grand house.
Wow.
All from the comfort of her own home. And I know what the next question is you're going to ask me, so go ahead and ask me.
Who is Alexia Grace?
Alexia Grace is an individual that's earning 10K a week.
She earns 10K a week.
10K a week. And it's nothing obscene that she's doing to earn this 10K a week.
What is she doing?
Well, glad you asked. Miss Grace, because I got to be respectful here, Miss Grace sells her sweat.
Oh, fuck off.
So Dons are contacting her for her sweat.
And she's shot in sweat.
She's shotted her bodily sweat.
Which platform is she selling this?
I'm not sure.
Okay, can we find out?
That's your homework for today, Ghamzeh.
Because I've got lots of sweat to sell.
Sweat. Now she has them in, you know them little oud bottles you get the oils in?
Yeah.
Fragrance oil. So she sells them there for for $150 a bottle.
150
pounds for one like this size. Yeah. She says she has people that ask for more, and some people ask for it on demand. So she might be on her way out the door.
Yeah.
She gets a notification. Customer 5723 M.Heights wants some sweat. She then has to run back in.
They're taking a piss.
And she'll probably do a little workout thing. I think she says she does boxing in-house, so she gets the body sweating.
Right.
Quickly bottles it up. She's paid straight
10K.
cash 200K for a house. Her house is her highest possession, she said she owns.
Yeah.
200K, and she said that's from profits.
What's that girl getting for that girl doing that she slept with about 100 Donnies? I wonder how much she getting a month.
Common headaches.
Yeah, bro.
Gonorrhea.
Huh?
STI. That's what she got.
I said common headaches and gonorrhea. Yeah. Flipping out. People are doing a lot for
But
this.
they said, is she? I saw some narrative out there where they're saying is she abusing these men or something, or is she a predator or something like that?
She wants to break the Guinness Book of Record.
Should we get in the pod?
She wants to do, we should. She
Ghamzeh.
wants to do without, reach out
to her. To get in the, boss lady, reach out. Nah, let's get in the pod.
No, I know, I'm just...
Let's get on the pod. Okay. We need to understand what makes you wake up one morning and go...
She wants to beat 1,000 men next time.
In one,
not the sweat girl.
Yeah, in what? What's the time period? Time frame?
In a sesh.
Well, how long's the sesh?
24 hours, like in a day.
She said the last session that she had, she took about 6 hours or so.
Yes, so she was doing every couple of hours she was doing a break going, had about 39 men.
It went in her eye and everything. She said like...
So she had pink eye?
Yeah. She had she reckons someone bit her on the lip. But
and there was a whole cold... Yeah.
That's not bite. That's not
with all due respect, whoever you are, lady, if someone did that to your eye, you should have seen that coming.
Hey.
And on that note...
Hey.
And on that note...
Skirt.
We're going to wrap the show up, people. Listen, it's official. The next episode we're going to have a guest. And the guest is a special guest, a real special guest. So look forward to that. We'll make the official announcements online. Don't forget to check us out. We're on all DSPs, which is iTunes, Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Drizzy Morgan Show. And also hit us up on our Instagram. If we usually have some information in the stories, questions. We also ask our audience what they would like us to talk about on the show. So just feel free to get involved. We will return in a fortnight, people, as long as we press record. So I want to quickly shout out Jojo Montana the Great. Blessings. Good to see you, my brother. Doing the work as we do, as he always does. Ghamzeh, you done know. All good here. Thank you for giving your expertise and advice and information. And Drizzy Freckles, anything you want to just sign out with before we go?
Yeah, just just try to get us up. If you appreciate the show and you listen via Apple Music, then hit up the pod with some stars. Comment, share it with your friends and stuff. Just let your people know, man. We do get raunchy at times, but at the same time, I think we're a very balanced pod. We speak on the current events, but we also throw in some of our personal experiences and that. We try to make current events lighthearted because outside is just a shit show and you need some entertainment. So, if you like what you're hearing and you're on the Apple Pod app, hit us with the stars, leave a little comment to try and get us through. Like, the more that engagement happens with like reviews and stuff, is the further up we'll go and in this cesspool of just pods, man. You know what I mean? So we'll get to the top. And I don't know if it's the same on Spotify, but if it is, leave a little review. Drop us some stars, and man, we appreciate you rocking with us.
Top of the league, everybody. We'll see you in a fortnight. God bless you all. Be safe. Peace.